Man, I am actually still a little upset about how that happened. Okay, so we're gonna run back to Yorm's room. It didn't automatically light the bonfire in his room, did it? It does. Okay, good. So we can just warp straight to it. Oh, thank you. Now, I can't believe that that happened. Yeah, he just got pinned in that corner and couldn't get out. Oh, there's the armor. Okay, let's go to Firelink. And we're going to level up. And then we're going to go fight the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, which is a boss that automatically unlocks in the church that we were just in, once on the High Wall of Lothric, once you kill 3 of the Lords of Cinder.
Welcome. Very then.
Man, I am
Farewell, Ashen.
so displeased. Do we have anything else to give anybody? I don't think so. We only have 2 Titanite chunks. We need 2 more. Lothric Castle is full of them, so we should be able to get our weapon leveled up pretty quick. Nobody saw Siegfried die before Yorm, so we can tell everyone that he fulfilled his duty and then suicided. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we actually genuinely did not see him pass away. We just saw his armor on the ground, so let's just pretend. We'll just pretend it didn't happen. Okay, so we have to go to Vort, actually. He gave his life to buy you time. Wow, so Yorm has almost double the HP of Midir, because that's a huge amount. That's a ton of HP. Oh, wait, you know what we never did? We never did Cirrus's thing. We never did Cirrus's thing. Let's go do that now. I completely forgot. Actually, no, we can't do it down here. We have to go up above. So, that is Cliff Underside. We haven't been back here for a while. Also, I'm eating some food, so please excuse me if you hear chomping. Chomping, chomping. Yes, I will certainly play the DLC. DLC's got some of the most fun bosses. Oh, look who it is. Coco comes running in if she hears if she smells some chicken. Every time. Being chased. Who cares? Yeah, so if this is the first stream you've seen, you wouldn't know, but Cirrus is an NPC. She's a Blade of the Dark Moon. So as long as you aren't leveling up your Red Phantom Rosaria's Fingers Covenant, then you can do Cirrus's quest, which basically involves you getting warped in to help her fight other phantoms. Answer Cirrus of the Sunlight Realms, call for cooperation, and be summoned as a phantom. So we already helped her fight back Kraton the Wanderer. Now we're going to be doing this on her terms.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Granddad. Remember?
In fact, Holy Knight Hodrick is her grandfather. Don't get parried by this guy. He'll kill you instantly. Nope. Nah. Should have just stopped him from doing that. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, dear. Okay. Cirrus, get in there. Where's your Dark Moon Blade? Get that going. All right, be careful. Don't get parried. Force him to use his Estus. I think he's got 3. So he's the leader of the Mound Makers, and he's Cirrus's grandfather. So she's related to pretty much what she hates, because she's a Blade of the Dark Moon, so she's anti-invasions, basically. But Hodrick is a mound maker, and they're all about causing chaos and invasions and stuff. Okay, he's out of Estus. His shield is not out, so we have a chance to kill him here. We just don't want Cirrus to die. Got him. Oh, not quite. Get him, Cirrus. She should get the last hit. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Yeah, get him, Cirrus. Get him! Get him while he's down.
Good night, Granddad.
I really wish that you got summoned in as a blue phantom when you came in to do this. It would have made so much more sense. Alright, that's pretty much all of Cirrus's quest, and it nets you some extra armor. Eventually. Let's get out of here. If you go back to the shrine bonfire, she'll be there. She'll be like, yo, dog, thanks.
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks for your assistance. At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die. But there is one last. May I take a vow? To serve you as a knight. Oh, I am most grateful. I, Cirrus, do hereby serve as your faithful knight. Wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall never waver. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
So, by doing this,
if I may
she will become available to be summoned in for our next Lord of Cinders fight. What else? But she basically said, I'm ready to die. So, she's gonna be dead. Pretty much as soon as you kill the next Lord of Cinders, then she dies, you can get her armor. You can get Hodrick's armor, and you can get her armor. You know, because we can afford it, because we have Twinkling Titanite, why don't we level up our Irithil Straight Sword? And then, while we're here, why don't we go and pick up the armor we were just talking about, because Hodrick's armor will now be outside of Firelink, now that he is officially dead in Cirrus's world. Poor Hodrick, we killed him in our world by a giant tree coming through the ceiling and smashing him. And then we warped to a different world and killed him there, too. Excuse me. There we go. It's a loading screen. So his armor is down here. Isn't this it? Whoa! That scared the bejesus out of me. No, it's down there. You can see it. Okay. I'm actually pretty scared for Nameless King. We might be really screwed when we have to fight him with our lightning sword. Can always use the Irithil sword, though. Though the physical damage on that is really bad because we're not leveling up a quality build. Red's on the right track, talking about the DLC. It's all late game content, so I'm betting he's waiting till he has a maxed weapon. Bingo! Bingo bango. Alright, so let's go back. We have to go to Vort. I'm trying to think. We can also do the Rosaria's Fingers quest now, which is real short, but it's kind of neat. We'll wait until Cirrus is officially dead so that she doesn't ever feel betrayed by us, I suppose. And that way we can get her armor via the quest as opposed to having to kill her. So now, remember people were saying at one point, like, Jay, you should go and fight the Dancer of the Boreal Valley early? So that woman that we got warped to is the Way of the Blue lady from way back in Hightower. That's who that was. And if you kill her at the beginning of the game, you can then fight the Dancer right away. I'm not going to do that. Instead, you just come and fight her naturally here. Good night, my brother. So you can see how fast we kill these guys now. I think they might be a little weaker to lightning, so it's actually pretty satisfying to take them out really fast. But again, we're a fallen Lothric Knight or something like that. I don't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I have trouble with the sneaking up backstabs. I don't know why. I struggle with it. They always end up turning around before I get close enough. So then I start swinging early, and it's not a backstab. Okay. This boss is goofy.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be, a law.
Okay. So, tangentially related to Vort, she kind of stalks around like a weirdo. Uh-oh. That's a bad start. We're doing good damage, though. She must be a little weak to lightning. Or at least not resistant to it. Her motions are very fluid, so it's hard to pick the best time to dodge. Nope. I don't have very much experience with this boss, so it might go really poorly. She seems pretty weak to lightning, and similar to Vort, just stay on her and keep hitting that booty. God damn it. Not great. It's going okay. She's about to transition, though, into her more challenging phase. Now she has two swords. This is weird. Actually, it's something where if you're close to her, she doesn't really hit you. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Quick sip. Always sip after an attack. Don't try to, like, back away and sip. That usually will rush you down. Oh, she's staggered. No, she's not. She's just gonna blow up. Or she's powering up a third time. I don't really remember. Oof. Unless something, like, crazy happens. Well, that's pretty crazy. I was gonna say, we've got her. That's hilarious. I missed the first dodge and then get stun locked. It's around the time you start getting large Titanite shards and a quick loot through the DLC nets you +6. You know, speaking of that, isn't it strange that the DLCs give you, at least Ariandel, is loaded with large Titanite shards, implying that you should be going there when your weapon's like +5, +6? That seems way too early. On every other playthrough of this game, I've never died to the Dancer. It's my first time. Come on. These guys are a lot easier now, just because I can kill them so much faster. Yeah, that combo, especially because it staggered me. If it wouldn't have staggered me, I probably could have gotten away. but unfortunately... God damn it! How I've gotten hit by the grab every single time. I'm awful. Yeah, sure. Take your time getting up. We got all the time in the world. Shamed knight. Oh my god. Maybe it's just a thing. We're just gonna get hit by it literally every time. Alright. Well, at least it wasn't the grab attack. She gets her second sword, and she does her weird little swoop. And I think we just want to stay on her butt. Get a good combo of damage in there and try to get away from this. Yeah. I think that's the combo that killed us last time. And I kind of struggle to telegraph these attacks. Close. Got greedy. It's fine, we got enough Estus. Assuming we don't take an entire combo to the face again. We have enough stamina to roll. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We got you. We got you this time. Give me that booty. Alrighty. Soul the Dancer. Took one more try than I'd like to admit. Same way you can kill the Dancer early, you can get access to chunks as early as defeating Iudex. Wow. Yeah, that is... Yeah, I guess as soon as you can get into the castle. That's pretty crazy. Once again, I'm just going to go back to Firelink just because we opened up a bonfire. I want to get to that 40 faith because then I got to start leveling endurance. Really need... probably 30 endurance is a good spot to stick. What am I doing? Okay.
Welcome home, very dented.
So the Dancer is your gateway to Lothric Castle. 40 faith.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Give me that lightning damage. Hopefully we get enough Twinkling Titanite that we can level up our Irithil sword, because that's what we're going to use against the Dragon Slayer armor, because he is resistant to lightning. But he's weak to frost, interestingly enough, so we can use Irithil against him. But we're going to need more Twinkling. Okay, back to the Dancer. I don't think there's any other NPC quests. Yes, there is, actually. We can get it kicked off at the next bonfire. Do you get her swords? I think so, yeah. I think there's a Dancer sword you can get. This is real strange, by the way. I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil. All of that. In theory, you just need to kill the Dancer, but 3 Lords of Cinder and the Dancer just to lower a ladder. Like, dude, get a grappling hook or build a ladder. So ridiculous. Okay, so we got an optional area coming up. Now, do I want to do it now, or do I want to come back? Because it is quite challenging. There are 2 bosses, one of which is very hard. Alternatively, we can go through the castle and get some extra chunks, but we'll also get chunks in the optional area too. So I'd say for now, let's just move into the castle and get some bonfires unlocked. How about that? Okay, the knights here are a lot stronger. They're red eyes. Also, you got these assholes back here who are going to heal them. And buff them, by the way. So, I think he's doing more damage now. I missed my backstab chance there, but they're just like the other ones, though. They have very low poise, so it's pretty easy to stun lock them. Soul of a Crestfallen Knight. This room sucks. It sucks. I don't know the best way to do this room. I think what I want to do, because there's the healers that are up there. I could wait for this guy to patrol and go up and kill the healer, or we try to just lure him to us. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lure him back into this room. Come on. Ah! I thought I would get the backstab. Let's just lure a poke. Ah, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Where the fuck did you come from? Super ganked. To be clear, I could just run through this hallway. Again, I've played this game on New Game Plus and Plus Plus, so I got pretty good at learning how and where you could run through. See you later, buddy. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed. Don't die without me. I'll try. I'm still mad about Onion Man. Okay, let's real quick. Come on. Come on, before your buddy gets here. Oh my god. A sliver. Nice, okay. This went a lot better. I don't know if there's another healer or not, but whatever. There is. Okay, that went a lot better. Now, typically you don't want to run by the Lothric Knights because they are quite strong and fast. But there's a bonfire right in this next room, meaning it's not hard to get here, light it, and then proceed. You think Lothric Knights are the most advanced enemy to fight? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you can't circle them. That definitely will stop you from that. So I think now let's hop back down here. We're right back above the dancer again, and I think maybe we make our move into the optional area. It's hard, but we'll get some Titanite chunks, and we want to be leveling up our weapon. I don't remember how that even opens, but we'll figure it out. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. Yes. These guys seem... You know why they're weak to lightning is because they're in metal armor. I never really thought of it that way. Ow. Alright. There are a couple places to, like, hop off and collect stuff on these elevators. But I'm going to take this all the way down and collect what's at the bottom, and then I'll go back up, and then I'll hop off. So, like, right there, you want to hop off the elevator. But I think there's an item down here. Well, maybe not. That might just be, like, a New Game Plus ring. Okay, we'll go back up. Time to fight Liquid Ocelot. Ocelot! Consumed King's Garden. So keep in mind, Prince Lothric is exactly that. He's the prince. So, like, where is the king? Well, he's a crazy person. Titanite chunk. Again, we're looking for more of those. These guys suck. They're just like how they used to be. So we're gonna firebomb them to stun them. And then attempt to kill them. Or we could just avoid them. That's where the elevator would have been, by the way. Okay, let's take care of this guy. These guys also have kind of a circle strafe check. Ah! There's also no easy way to this boss. You have to get through all this stuff, so you gotta kind of get good at running through it eventually. Because everything here respawns. Okay, let's pick a side. I think we do want to kill the goopy head guys, because I think they might drop chunks. I'm actually not 100% sure about that, but it's worth trying, because they're not that bad to kill. Even if they get me once or twice, it's worth trying. Oh, dear. Okay. I take it all back. Oh, this is very bad. Okay. They're very weak to fire. But apparently they're extremely resistant to lightning. So that is very bad for us. For a hot second, I'm like, maybe I could infuse... I could do a different infusion. But no, that would be silly. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Do those guys drop chunks? Is it worth it to try to kill them? I'm gonna need to buy more fire bombs in any case. Yeah, the toxic doesn't really bother me. I've got caressing tears. It's the goop guys. And there's 3 or 4 of them, actually. I mean, without a fire weapon, they're a lot harder. A great mace. I have enough for a +6? I mean, I'm rocking a +7. I need one more Titanite chunk for a +8. Oh, a backup +6 weapon? Yeah, it might be worth getting like a fire weapon just for this. These things just have like such a bizarre attack pattern. It's very hard to just not get hit by them, that's all. Best you can do is hit them with fire bombs, and then they go down. The issue is I only have a few more fire bombs. See, it's just a large shard. Might not be worth it. There's some stuff to get down there in the goop. I think it's the shadow set. I love the charge up thrust. There's a lot of stuff to get in here, so that's why I don't really want to rush, but I really hate these goop men. I think we're gonna have to kill this one to get where we want to go. That's an Estus, not a firebomb. Well, I stunned it at least for a heal. No, 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 no! Oh my god. I fucked up my items. There's another elevator there. It opens up a little mini shortcut, so I probably just want to rush to that next time rather than bothering with the other enemies. I think I will go ahead and just grab a backup, like, +6 straight sword. Like, maybe I just level up the longsword and throw a fire enchantment on it or something, because we really need to be able to take down these goop men. And a fire sword will make it a piece of cake. Like, it's actually incredible how much easier it will be because of that. So let's crunch a soul. That should be more than enough. Pus of Man, second worst enemy in the vanilla game. Yeah, I just can't. I just can't read their attacks. They're so challenging to understand what they do. I've already got a longsword to +2. I'll just change the transfusion. Okay, don't use the Titanite chunks. We're gonna change the infusion from raw to fire. Fire or chaos? I think fire. I think just straight up fire. Yeah, definitely. It adds, well, it's a lot of faith scaling, but it's just because our intelligence isn't high enough to make that worthwhile at this point.
Pretty be careful.
Okay. So let's say in theory we equip both of these. Will we be slow rolling? Probably. No. Okay. So we can just flip back and forth. Great. Okay. Now we should be okay. Definitely doesn't hurt to have an extra weapon like that. I wanted to make it be the Irithil sword, but we haven't found enough Twinkling Titanite in general to make that happen. And also in this area, the enemies tend to be like directly in your way, so you can't just not kill them. So like this first knight leading to the elevator, there's really no way around him. You could probably lure him back a little bit, but I think we pretty much have to kill him, especially because the elevator's at the bottom instead of the top now. Come on. Oh, that's so satisfying. Alright, let's focus on trying to get this shortcut unlocked. There's like 1 or 2 more Pusses of Man in the entire game. And one of them is like right near the end of the castle. So already got that. Yeah, you block the first attack, and then you can stun lock him with fire. Or not. It's like they're sort of immune to it, I guess, after a couple seconds. Alright. Kill the Cathedral Knight up here. You're making me really want to pick up the Dark Souls games. They're fun. I don't think they're brutally hard. I don't think so at all. Most of the battle is just learning the controls. Truly. I think this is nothing. Could this be a hiding place? There's our Titanite chunk. Okay. Okay. God, I hate these things so much. Stun him! Even at +6 like this, we're doing way more damage. Just gotta wait a couple seconds so that you can then wait for the stun to basically take effect. Okay, let's just unlock this before it's too late, please. Is there anything else up here? No. Again, I haven't played New Game for a long time, so I don't really remember where most of the pre-placed items are. Oh, it's hyper armor? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Steven, just because you die a lot doesn't mean it's brutally hard. That's kind of part of the idea. Like, it's just a learning experience. And the whole idea is it seems really hard, and then as you learn it, you realize, oh, it's really not that hard. And it's quite satisfying because of that. So this is a little shortcut. I mean, it's kind of a shortcut. It depends on... I mean, you still have to run through these undead assholes. So it's kind of hard to say that it's like an actual shortcut. Oh my god. They're buffing each other. They're buffing each other. Titanite chunk. I probably should go upgrade my weapon before we get to the boss in any case. Why do you still have fallen knight armor? I don't know. I don't really... I mean... All you people who have played this game who are like, oh, people who wear the fallen knight armor, who cares? Who cares? A grand total of 2 people have made a comment about it. Alright, so let's hop off the elevator again. Considering armor does virtually nothing for you in this game, it doesn't matter. And a lot of my viewers haven't played this game. So, like, I'm not going to wear stupid armor just because that's what all the cool kids do. They just wear the dumbest looking thing they could find because they're too edgy for the game. That's rich, though, coming from someone wearing fallen knight armor. Dragon scale ring, I don't know what you do, and I probably won't even look.